By the time you see one ant inside your kitchen, the colony has already mapped your entire foundation. Every entry point, every pipe gap, every crack in the mortar. They found it in March. You are seeing the results in June. Old farmers stopped this before it started. A $4 powder barrier applied every spring. The pest control industry buried it after 1945 when they realized there was no money in a solution that actually worked permanently. I am going to show you exactly what it is and exactly where to put it before this season gets away from you. Here is what nobody tells you about spring and bugs. Insects do not appear randomly. They do not wander into your house by accident. What happens every single year, starting the moment soil temperatures hit 45 degrees, is a coordinated scouting operation. Ant colonies send out scouts. Termite swarmers look for new wood. Roach populations expand outward from their nests. Every colony within 50 feet of your foundation is actively searching for the same three things: food, water, a gap to get inside. The scouts find your entry points in the first 2 weeks of spring. They mark them with chemical trails. The entire colony follows those trails all summer long. By the time you see the first ant on your kitchen counter, hundreds of workers have been using that entry point for months. The old farmer did not wait to react. He built a wall before the scouts ever arrived. My grandfather did this every April without explaining why. He walked the entire perimeter of the property with a coffee can, pouring a thin line of white powder along the foundation. Same routine every spring, never missed a year. That farm never needed an exterminator in 60 years of operation. I watched him do it my entire childhood and thought it was superstition. It was not superstition. It was the most effective pest prevention system ever developed for a residential property, and it cost him about $4 a season. Here is what is in that can and why the pest control industry stopped talking about it. 3 ingredients. You can find all of them at any hardware store or farm supply for under $15 total. Food-grade diatomaceous earth, hydrated lime, sulfur powder. Mix them in equal parts. Here is what each one does in plain language. Diatomaceous earth is fossilized microscopic shells. To you it looks like white powder. To an insect crossing it, it is razor wire. It cuts through the waxy outer shell of any crawling bug, and they dehydrate and die within hours. No chemical resistance possible. Ever. The mechanism is physical, not chemical. You cannot evolve around it. Hydrated lime makes the ground around your foundation so alkaline that most insects actively avoid approaching it. The same reason old farmers lime their fields. The same reason termites avoid lime-treated soil. It is not a poison. It is an environment so hostile, they simply will not cross it. Sulfur powder registers to insects the same way a predator's scent marks register. Their biology reads it as danger and routes around it. Same material that keeps snakes away from yards. Works on the entire pest category. 3 different reasons not to cross your foundation line. An insect that ignores the first encounters the second. An insect that somehow passes both hits the third. This is exactly what the pest control industry deploys under names like integrated perimeter treatment and charges $200 per quarterly visit to apply. The chemistry is identical. The difference is the price and the fact that they need you to keep calling. Before 1945, American homeowners maintained their own foundation barriers using exactly these mineral compounds. In 1945, DDT entered domestic use, and chemical companies spent the next 20 years telling 3 generations of homeowners that mineral barriers were old-fashioned and unscientific. DDT was banned in 1972. The industry reformulated with different chemicals. The quarterly contract model stayed. The mineral knowledge did not come back. That knowledge is what you are holding right now. Here is exactly how to apply it so it works all season. Mix equal parts of all 3 ingredients in a bucket. Stir completely until the powders are fully blended. The mixture will be light gray-white. Pour a continuous band 4 to 6 inches wide along your entire foundation line. Start at the base of the foundation wall and extend outward 6 inches. Continuous means continuous. No breaks, no gaps, no lazy corners where you rush through. A colony finds a gap in a complete line the same way water finds a crack in a dam. It will find it. 5 spots that need extra attention. Anywhere a pipe or wire enters the foundation wall. Where your foundation meets any wood structure like a deck or porch steps. Any visible crack in the concrete or mortar. Every exterior door threshold. The corners where 2 foundation walls meet. Apply in early spring before the last frost if you can. The barrier activates with moisture. Apply with a coffee can with holes punched in the lid or a basic garden powder duster. After any rain over half an inch, Walk the perimeter and reapply where the band looks thin. Takes 15 minutes. That maintenance is what your grandfather was doing. Not superstition, maintenance. Do not skip the interior. Along the inside base of your basement or crawlspace foundation wall, apply the same band. This creates the second line. Any insect that penetrates the exterior barrier encounters this one before reaching your living space. The interior application does not get rained on. You apply it once at the start of the season, and it holds until you decide to refresh it. Old buildings had both lines on every structure. Main house, barn, root cellar, smokehouse. Every structure. That is why those buildings stayed clean. Drop in the comments and tell me what your spring insect problem looks like. Ants coming through the kitchen floor, termites in the garage, earwigs around the foundation. Tell me your state, because Georgia in April and Michigan in April are completely different timelines, and I want to give you the specific window for your region. And tell me if your family ever did anything like this. Because I keep hearing from people in the comments whose grandparents had the same spring ritual. The knowledge survived in memory even after it stopped being taught. Some of you already know exactly what I am talking about. If this changes what you do around your foundation this spring, hit subscribe. Every week I put out something that should have been common knowledge and somehow stopped being passed down. Last week it was the copper wire that keeps mice out permanently for $3. The week before that, the water heater setting that has been costing you money since the day it was installed. They replaced the old knowledge with quarterly contracts. We are taking it back. Earl out.